Now let's talk about making a reference or a hyperlink, as it's called. When you have a post, like let's make a test post, and you have some text. Yeah, maybe there are a few words in the text that you want to create a link with. So now let me just select this little word, labore. And when I press this chain, you have a chain that's broken and the chain that's not broken. And you press the little chain that's not broken, you can type in the URL. As you can see, it starts with HTTP. This is quite important because if you don't do it, it will look into an internal link, and this is not an internal link. So you need HTTP protocol in order to make a correct link. So here I go. I just go to a news website and I press in news. And then I can also say, well, do I want to open in a new window or just stay in the same frame? Now this is one way of doing a link. What you can also do is an internal link, and then when you press this little arrow here, you see all the other pages and posts that were created. So you could also select one of these or type a search and search in your own website for a post or a particular page that you want to have the reference to. So for instance, if I would now type in my first YouTube video, it would automatically here transform my HTTP reference to my own website with my own title. So now if I press add link, as you can see, it's created an underline and the link. Now what it actually does is, when you are in HTML, it creates a reference link with all the necessary attributes that go with it. It's that simple. And now if you would say publish, and you would test the website by going to the first page, and here is the labore with the underline. I press it and I immediately go to my YouTube video. Another way of creating links is going to your dashboard and filling in the links in the menu item on the left of your dashboard. Now links like these are more like permanent links that you want to add to an article, or maybe a reference to a friend that also has a blog or a website. Now making links like this is quite easy. You press add new, and of course you can type in the URL. So I will just type in HTTP, or sorry, that's not the URL, so I'll just do the name. I will do the news thing again, HTTP / and here's the URL. Now I can give a description. I will say this is Dutch news, and I can also add categories. So I can say my new category name would be news, and then it goes with the category news. I can also say if I wanted to go to a new window or the current window or the same window. So I can also force this link to always go to a particular way of showing the window. Last but not least, there are also ways of giving extra information about the link itself. So for instance, you could say I am linking now to a contact or a friend or a colleague or a neighbor. Yeah. And you have other types of links which go to an image or an RSS feed. But in other tutorials we saw that there are often more better ways of dealing with these types of links. But it's possible to do it over here. So let's just keep it like this. I could say keep this link private, but I won't. I will just say add link. and the link is added. Now if I go to my appearance bar and to my widget, in my widgets, you see you also have the possibility of adding a widget to your website which shows these links. So I could say show the news links, and I would say save, and then when I go to the home page, my website, here you see news. What kind of news this is? There it goes, Dutch news. So that's the way to deal with links in WordPress.